Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. It's Tuesday, May 10th. May 10th? Yes, May 10th, 2011. This is Jennifer, and I have some fun stuff today. I actually just minutes ago finished a bag that I want to show you guys, and I've been wanting a new monk's bag for a while. I showed you guys last year. This is my old bag. This is the monk's bag from my monk's bag 2.0 tutorial. And it is pretty well worn. I carried it from January, end of January last year till today. And it's still in pretty good shape. As you can see, it's fraying in some places where it's just, I've just worn it out a little bit. And I've loved this bag. This was a great bag. It's still my favorite pattern. It's my favorite shape for carrying a bag. So I made another one. I actually cut this out on Friday or Saturday, but I didn't get it finished because over the weekend I decided I really wanted to have an embroidered front, and you guys know I've been getting into embroidery and I wanted to try this out. So my other bag had a stencil on the front, and I loved the stencil, but I thought it would be fun to do something similar but with embroidery. So I had two fabrics. I'll show it to you this way. I got this really cool batik, and then I had this batik. So I got these last week. And so my bag, the main part of the bag is the body is the green, and then the straps are the blue. And this shape right here, this is actually one of the designs from this fabric. And what I did was, I actually put my photocopier on the lightest setting that it has, so I just turned the contrast all the way down, and then I copied. This is just a photocopy of the fabric, and then I traced it with, you can see where I traced it with a Sharpie so that I'd get the shape that I wanted. Then I put this under my green fabric on my light box, and I used my sew line pencil to trace that. And I actually, I got a white sew line pencil last week because my green one wasn't showing up on my dark fabrics, and my lighting in here is really great. My lighting when I'm in the carpool line is really great, but my lighting downstairs it's good, but it's not really great. So I just couldn't see the green pencil. So I got a white one, and it works much, much better on the dark fabric. So that's what I used on this. So I'm really happy with this. I did French knots and all kinds of stuff that I hadn't actually done before. And it's cool because it's kind of abstract. But anyway, it's the same exact pattern, Monk's Bag 2.0. You can find that on the Sew Hook blog. And I have the strap for my keys. I have pockets inside. And this is actually, you buy 1 yard of 2 different fabrics, and then you alternate which pieces go where. So that's that. That's my bag. Thursday last week, I had B with my circle, my little sewing circle, and I took my embroidery stuff to show, and my friend Shirley was like, oh, you know, I have some DMC, would you like to have it? And I said, sure, that'd be great. You know, all I had was a little Ziploc bag with, you know, 12 to maybe 15 colors in it, and I was to the point where I was going to need to go and replenish it because I'd done a couple of blocks already. So she came back with a box, and out of the box she pulled this. These are 3 completely full, very organized boxes of DMC. And I'll just show you one so you can get an idea. So this is courtesy of my friend Shirley. I don't know that I'm gonna need to buy DMC. I think I'm good. I've actually started putting it to use already. Month 5 just came out. I printed it for the block of the month that I was doing the embroidery. I have not yet put it on my fabric because I've been doing something else. I am working on the Project of Doom. I told you guys I was. I'm not going to show you all of my blocks, but I did want to give you a little sneak peek of what it's starting to look like. So this is the one I'm working on now. And this is going to be Hogwarts of History. And you can see just a little, see there's the white. You can see the white ceramic on there. So that's a sort of a gray silver DMC floss. So I'm really enjoying the way this is working out. This is actually block two of the Project of Doom, and I'm gonna embroider these. I'm not going to show them until my quilt is finished because I want it to be a surprise. But I'm working really hard on these, and I will show you when they are done. If I do anything really fun that I think I need to share, then I will. But otherwise, it'll be a completed quilt project. Last week I showed you the cards that I made that had, they were from the fat quarters that had the little cards in them, and I had stamped them and put my button on there. Several of you have told me that you have some and you would be willing to share them with me, and I really appreciate that. My friend Cynthia, she brought these for me, so I have a whole stack of these. And don't not send me some because I have these, because I will use them, I will recycle them, and I will make them into Sew Hooked postcards. So I really appreciate you guys sharing these with me, because there's no way that I could collect this many on my own, and this keeps me from having to cut cardboard myself, which is really nice, because I will do that, but it takes a really long time. And these are cool because, like, I do recycle cereal boxes, but these are blank on both sides, which is really, really nice. Friday night, I will be teaching at the Austin Area Quilt Guild's Gift of Quilting. This is going to be my last tree trimming class for a while. I was going to teach it in the summer, but I decided I really need a break. This is either the 5th or 6th time since November that I've taught this class. So it'll be a great class. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I am enthusiastic about it, but I think after this I need a break, because I don't ever want to come into a class and be bored or tired of my subject matter. I want to keep it fresh. So I'm going to take a break, have a breather, and then if there is any interest, I'll teach it again in the fall. And I have a very exciting thing to share with you guys. If you follow me on my blog or on LiveJournal, you already know, because I have been talking about this a little bit. I have a brand new website. It's called Fandom In Stitches, fandominstitches.com, and it is launching this summer. It's already set up, but it doesn't have any pattern content yet. Fandom In Stitches is a quilt-specific site for fandom quilt patterns. So it will have Harry Potter, it'll have Twilight, Lord of the Rings, we're gonna have video game blocks, we're gonna have comic book blocks. So all the great, super talented guest designers that are on Sew Hooked right now, they will be Fandom In Stitches designers. This is gonna be, like I told my guest designers, I want this to be a community effort where it is our patterns are featured for their subject matter and not because of who made them. So it's not going to be a Jennifer plus guest designer site. It is going to be a fandom quilt block site, and it's going to be paper pieced. If you guys have embroidery fandom blocks, applique blocks. So if you're designing some of your own stuff, keep that in mind, because there will be room for more than just paper piece block. I want this to be an archive of fandom quilt patterns. What I really am trying to do is spread the love a little bit and give credit and traffic to all of the amazing designers that have contributed to fandom quilting. And I want it to be whatever fandom we're interested in. So whatever it is you're into, if you're a quilter, if you're a quilt designer, this is a great time to start drafting some of those patterns. One of the biggest requirements, and something to think about if you're interested in doing this, is every pattern has to have been tested. There won't be patterns that have not been tested in one way or another. I want to make sure that the pictures are really high quality and that there aren't mistakes in the patterns. Also, if you're a designer and you already have patterns on Sew Hooked, now's a great time. If you've been thinking about going back and cleaning up a pattern or improving it some way, now's the perfect time to do that. There are some great free softwares out there that you can use. There's Quilt Assist, which is specifically for paper piece patterns. I think you can also use it for templated patterns. I'm not 100% sure because it's not the software I use, but you can use Photoshop, you can use open source, Ink, is that the right one? There's some open source drawing softwares you can use. You can use whatever drawing software comes with your computer. This is a great time to start thinking about any fandom patterns that you would like to see. And I think we'll probably have a wish list page. I haven't figured all that out yet. I have a huge list of things that I'm working on. The main goal right now is to get the site functional with all the free patterns that I already have access to and I already have permission to post up by summer. So summer could be June, summer could be August. It just really depends on how much other stuff I have to do and how long it takes me to do it. So think about Fandom In Stitches. Go have a look at the site. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. There's going to be a Flickr group. All of that's already in existence. I've already set it all up. And as soon as we have content, then that's when you'll start seeing stuff from the feed. And I will be posting blog posts between now and when it gets set up. So I will do some progress reports, and whenever there's something cool that pops up in fandom that has to do with quilting, I will do some posts there too. So just something to think about, another exciting thing to think about. This was originally going to be my After the Project of Doom project. But I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm making really good progress on the Project of Doom, so I really decided that I wanted to get a little bit ahead of it so that when I'm done with the Project of Doom, I can seg straight into Fandom In Stitches and get going from there. So this will mean some changes for So Hooked, but I will talk about those later. And because I don't know 100% sure what those changes are going to be yet, but I will let you know. I promise I will let you know. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.